bachelor's degree, an undergraduate course which usually lasts 3 or 4 years. I will receive my bachelor's degree in 2 years. To goof around. Spend time doing nothing important. Sometimes I like to goof around, although my parents scold me for that. Schoolboy error. A very basic and stupid mistake. Sam made a schoolboy error on his English test. Tuition fees. Money you pay for your education. I had to pay tuition fees this summer. To fall behind with studies. To progress less quickly than others. Mary was ill for 2 weeks, so she fell behind with her studies. Teacher's pet. Student whom teachers like the most. Hugo is a teacher's pet. He attends all classes and manages to get good marks with poor knowledge. Small fraction. Small part. A small fraction of students manage to pass this exam. To take a year out. To spend 1 year working or traveling before studying in the university. My friend took a year out and went traveling to the UK. To meet a deadline. To finish something within a time limit. Unfortunately, we weren't able to meet the deadline for our project. A for effort. A good mark, which is given someone for trying hard rather than for a success. Although I'm not the smartest in my group, I often get an A for effort because I try hard. To give feedback. To give some information or criticism on a subject. I launched a project a couple of days ago and I want my friends to give me some feedback. Internship. A temporary position which students usually take to get work experience and practical knowledge. Before I went into design industry, I took an internship in a company. Eager beaver. An enthusiastic and hard-working person. My friend is an eager beaver. He studies everything with pleasure and gets great marks. 3 R's. Basic educational skills. Pupils in a primary school study the 3 R's. To set aside some time. To take some time. I need to set aside some time to collect my thoughts. To attend classes. To visit classes. In my college, students need to attend classes 5 times a week. To learn something by heart. To memorize something. Last year I had to learn a very big poem by heart for my literature class. Single-sex schools. Schools for either boys or girls. My brother studied in a single-sex school. Intensive course. A course that offers longer and more frequent classes. A few years ago I took an intensive French course in the university. State school. A school which is paid for by the state or country. It is hard to find a good state school nowadays. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. A polite way of saying that someone isn't very smart. Maybe John isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's a good friend nonetheless. To play truant. To skip classes without permission. During my school years I often played truant with my friends. Distance learning. Education that takes place remotely, usually via the internet. Distance learning is more flexible than traditional education because students don't have to attend classes and can schedule their timetables as they want. Bookworm. A term to describe someone who really likes to read and spends a lot of time on it. I'm a real bookworm. I won't stop until the book is read. Higher education. Education that is followed after high school. I plan on getting higher education after finishing school. Hit the books. Begin studying hard. I'm on my 3rd year in the university. It is time to finally hit the book. To pursue studying. To continue studying. Laura would like to pursue studying in the future to become a professor. Face-to-face classes. A traditional way of studying in a classroom with a teacher. When I was a kid, face-to-face classes had no alternatives, but nowadays a myriad of educational establishments offer online courses and individual tuition. Master's degree. A graduate course which follows after bachelor's degree. Master's degree is often important to find a job with a higher salary. Mature student. Someone who's older than others. Nowadays it's not uncommon to face a mature student in the class. People often change professions and get a second or third degree in their mid-30s. To sit an exam. To take an exam. Tomorrow I'll have to sit a 2-hour math exam. Subject specialist. A person who is very talented in one specific field. My math teacher was a real subject specialist. Thanks to him, math is my favorite subject now. Individual tuition. Instruction received individually or in a small group. Individual tuition is sometimes more effective than group work. Public schools. Exclusive independent schools in the UK. My friend finished a public school a few years ago.